Saw a recent clip that talked about narcissism and how this person that was talking on this clip, that was being interviewed by someone on a podcast, was talking about how it is that narcissism is, there's a science to confirm that it is a result of a mother wound or some nonsense like that. And I say it's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense because, firstly, there is absolutely no science to back up the theories of mental illness or mental disorders. And this is not just my take on it. You can research yourself independently, because mental health itself has got so many theories that are unfounded and unproven that it makes it reckless to trust that the theories in the mainstream about mental health are actually fact. So what does that do when it comes to trying to maintain healthy relationships if you're believing this mental health mainstream garbage? It means that you are going to create more problems than solutions. It means that you're going to focus on coping rather than overcoming. It means that you are going to look for compliance in your partner relative to a certain model or frame of reference that some mental health guru somewhere told you is what a healthy relationship looks like, and you're not going to see the human you're actually with. It means that you're not going to see who you really are. You're going to be framing yourself within the context of this external point of reference that tells you that this is why you are who you are. So narcissism is not a thing. And I'll say that quite categorically, because, and I know a lot of people will disagree with this, but I'm not here to be agreeable. Narcissism is literally a state we find ourselves in, or we find someone else in, if the chips are stacked against them, if what it is that they need to feel adequate or significant is not available, so it provokes all of their insecurities, their demons from their past. And those demons are established long before we reach a sense of self-awareness. And that's part of the problem, is that we're holding people to their behavior, assuming that they are mindful and deliberate and conscious about why it is that they're doing what they're doing. So if I've got good reason to feel despondent or depressed about the fact that something important to me, I have no hope of it ever being resolved or accomplished or available to me, then I've got good reason to be depressed. It's not because I'm suffering from depression, it's because I've got a legitimate reason to feel depressed. Now I've lost sight of the human behind the behavior. We expect people to show up in a role because that is what we believe was promised to us when they agreed to fill that role for us. That's why relationships go bad. Most people don't even know what to love, how to love these days, because they think that as long as they're getting all of those amazing things from their partner, and that means their partner loves them. And then in return, they need to do all of the things that makes their partner feel good, and they think that that shows that they love their partner. No, that's just a transaction. It's not love. If I insist that someone is a narcissist, right? Let's assume that that is now supposedly an accurate definition of that individual. Then I can't expect more from them, because they're suffering from narcissistic personality disorder. Now look at the hypocrisy in that. On the one hand, I'm saying you're suffering from something that's out of your control because you're suffering from NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. But on the other hand, I'm saying that the fact that you're suffering from NPD or narcissistic personality disorder doesn't abdicate your accountability to show up for me the way I need you to show up for me. Which one is it? They're either suffering from it and therefore are incapable of it, so you should adjust your expectations and treat them kindly because that's your love language and all of that nonsense. Or they don't suffer from it and you just need to label them because you don't know how else to get through to them, because that makes you feel inadequate if you don't label them.